Twilight was a terrible book series and even worse movies. You don't understand. There is beauty in liking something that is bad, in accepting its flaws, in realizing that what you are consuming is literal trash, but you're still willing to defend it on a burning hill till the end of time. And Twilight falls into that category. Twilight ran when everyone else was still walking, okay? Twilight is just on a completely different level. There's a scene, okay, where the Twilight in the first movie were directed by other people than the other ones, by, I don't remember her name, Catherine. And she directed the first movie. And then the actor that plays one of the vampires, the buff guy, Emmett, he walked in on set and he had a package of eggs. Just like cooked eggs, boiled egg, like a little bag of eggs. And I think he was eating it, I don't know. And then the director said, okay, you know what, that's so stupid, why are you eating boiled eggs? Walk in the scene. The first time I want to see you on screen, I want you to have those boiled eggs in your hand. So the very first time we see the vampires at the beginning of the Twilight movie, it's Edward Make Shovelface, Alice Pretty Girl, Rosalie, and then Emmett, and Jasper Crazy Man, and then Emmett, and he has a little plastic bag with eggs in it. At school, with like a dozen of them. That's cinema. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't see that, and you notice that scene, and then you start thinking like, why? Why does he have a bunch of eggs? Who does that? I think it was even like, for a while, the fan theory was, oh, Emmett is a vampire, so he's trying to mimic a gym bro. And what would a gym bro be carrying around in 2010? A bunch of eggs. But no, it was the director making a joke. Also, I think Narissa told me this, or maybe she sent me a video about it. I don't remember. But yeah, it's really good. And it's just a bunch of those. It's a bunch of those scenes. There's a scene in a diner where the writer, Suzanne, I forgot her name. She's like in the movie. She put herself in the movie. She was like, cameo, guys. I love that. She tried to like, what's his name? Sam Lee herself into movies. Ah, she's so good. No, she's not the waiter. She like sits at the bar, I think. So yeah, Twilight is not good. Objectively speaking, it is not a movie where I would just tell someone, let's say someone has never really watched that many movies or has watched a bunch of movies but has never watched Twilight and for some reason lived under a rock and does not know the negatives of Twilight or the positives. And then I'm like, and they say, hey, can you recommend me a romance movie? I would say no, because there's no good romance movies, period. But there's Twilight. And then obviously I would give them the preface of, it's a bad movie, but it's a really, really, it's a really good movie. And then they would look at me and they would say, what do you mean? And I would say, you'll see, you'll see. And then they would watch it, and then they would love it, and then I would watch it 10 more times in order to catch every single little reference everywhere. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, anyways, the books are, maybe I should challenge myself at some point and reread the books. Because I haven't read them in 10 years, right? Like or maybe not 10, but it's been a long time. But I tried reading one Twilight spin-off books by the same author. It was so boring. It was really boring.